హార్ట్ బీట్ స్కాన్ ఒక్క సెకండ్ లోనే వరల్డ్ క్లాస్ 640 స్లైడ్ సిటీ స్కాన్ ఇప్పుడు మీ విస్టా ఇమేజింగ్ బంజారా హిల్స్ లో.
అసలు మీరెవరు అని తెలియడానికి, మీకున్న టాలెంట్ ఏంటి అని తెలియడానికి ఫస్ట్ ఆడియన్స్ కి ఒక ఫీస్ట్ ఇస్తారా?
Shout out to Hyderabad beatbox community. Let's go. Make it rain.
మీకు బాగా నచ్చిన పాట ఏంటి మీరు చేసిన ఆల్బమ్స్?
A song that would justify why I don't speak Telugu. Telugu భాష శ్రేష్టమైనది, నాకు నోరు తిరగదు, బుర్ర విప్పి తెలుసుకో, ఇది జీవిత సంస్కృతి. జాగ్రత్త, చాలా దొంగ వ్యక్తులు మాటలు, ఇది సరిపోవక వీలు చేసే చెత్త పాటలు. చదివితే పదాలు, ఆచరిస్తే అస్త్ర శస్త్రాలు.
పలికితే స్పష్టంగా పలకాలి కాబట్టి పలకట్లేదు.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
సో మీకు ఏదైనా గుర్తుందా, లైక్ కంపోజ్ చేసిన పాటతో వీళ్ళు హీల్ అయ్యారు, సూసైడల్ థాట్స్ నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చారు?
Who were at a jam session with me. They heard me like live and then like I didn't even know I did that to them. Later they come back and tell me, bro, you said this line and that changed my life.
సో అలాంటి లైన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా, మాకు కూడా చెప్పొచ్చు కదా.
Pain and agony are not the enemy. They're just an indication you've lost all inhibitions. And if fallacy is an amalgamate of all your ill intentions at the edge of destruction. My personal favorite is an unreleased project right now. Why you living so stupidly, like this life just to make believe? Moving through so carelessly, you gon' fall, you won't crawl. Oh, out of your misery, 'cause you feel by that jealousy. Hope you will find your peace in these storms.
హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ టు iDream. దిస్ ఇస్ యాంకర్ లాస్యా రెడ్డి. సో మ్యూజిక్ అనగానే నిజంగా చాలా సూదింగ్గా ఉంటుంది. ఏమంటారు, సంగీతానికి రాళ్ళు కూడా కరుగుతాయి అంటారు కదా. సో ఈ పాడ్కాస్ట్ మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ ఒక మ్యూజిక్ వరల్డ్లోకి తీసుకెళ్లే ప్రయత్నం నేను చేస్తాను. ఎందుకంటే ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ 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 స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ అనమాట. తను మాటలతో కూడా మ్యూజిక్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ వాయించగలడు వితౌట్ మ్యూజిక్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్. అండ్ తన జర్నీ అండ్ మ్యూజిక్లో ఎలా ఉంటుంది, మ్యూజిక్ కంపోజ్ చేసే వాళ్ళ క్రియేటివిటీ థాట్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయనేది ప్రతి ఒక్కటి ఈ పాడ్కాస్ట్లో మ్యూజిక్ లవర్స్ కోసం చేస్తున్న ఈ పాడ్కాస్ట్లో తెలుసుకుందాం. సో హియర్ వీ హ్యావ్ మ్యూజిక్ కంపోజర్, ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఆర్టిస్ట్, ర్యాపర్, నన్ అదర్ దాన్ UNOS గారు. హాయ్ UNOS గారు.
Hi darling, how are you?
ఐఎమ్ గుడ్. UNOS గారు అంటే డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంది కదా.
I mean, it is
Mr.
new.
UNOS.
Like it's okay because I'm born and raised in Hyderabad. Don't mind me if I'm not speaking Telugu because I struggle speaking, but I do understand each and every single word that you're saying, so be aware of what you're speaking.
బట్ పర్లేదు, మధ్యలో మేము తెలుగులో మాట్లాడించే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తాం. మీరు ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి అంటే మీకు తెలుగు బాగా అర్థమవుతుంది కాబట్టి నేను తెలుగులోనే క్వశ్చన్స్ చేస్తాను. మరి ఓకేనా? సో మాట్లాడడం కూడా మంచిగా డాన్సింగ్ అని పాట అంతేనా?
Like we can have a clean conversation about how music makes a person feel, right?
Yes. It's a therapy, I guess, right?
Yeah.
సో అయితే ఫస్ట్ అసలు మీరెవరు అని తెలియడానికి, మీకున్న టాలెంట్ ఏంటి అని తెలియడానికి ఫస్ట్ ఆడియన్స్కి ఒక ఫీస్ట్ ఇస్తారా? Kind of some song.
I think like I would like to beatbox. That would be more fun. So let's start the energy off that way.
Okay.
And slowly we'll get into some nice music. So
Yes.
shout out to Hyderabad beatbox community. Yeah. Let's go. Make it rain.
Oh my God, it's so cute. అన్నిటికంటే ఆ రైన్ డ్రాప్ ఒక్కసారి, ఇంకొకసారి మళ్ళీ. ఓ మై గాడ్, అసలు హౌ డిడ్ యూ లెర్న్ దిస్ బీట్ బాక్సింగ్? అది చాలా అంటే ఇట్స్ లైక్ వన్ గ్రేట్ స్కిల్ ఆర్ టాలెంట్ అనిపిస్తుంది నాకు. ఎన్ని డేస్ పట్టింది మీకు ఈ బీట్ బాక్సింగ్ నేర్చుకోవడానికి?
So, honestly, if I tell you, beatboxing took me one day.
ఒక్క రోజులో ఇది నేర్చేసుకున్నారు? నాట్ దిస్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
No, just the basics of it. Like in one day, I learned the very basic sounds, that is, and so this is like is a kick drum of a drum. Basically, beatboxing ante you can imagine it is like a drum kit in your mouth, like drums in your mouth, basically. So is like the kick drum, the big drum, and then is the hi hat, and then or is the snare. So you can go. And then once you advance, you can go. And then your rhythms. I mean, there is multiple genres. This is hip hop, and you can go. So there's like different genres you could do. And then there's like faster genres, okay, where people are like extremely fascinated with bass music, drum and bass. So it goes like. So this is drum and bass. So there's multiple genres that you could like do with the same instrument. End of the day, beatboxing is nothing but a drum kit in your mouth. So it's also called vocal percussions.
దానివల్ల వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ పాజిటివ్ థింగ్స్ యూ విల్ అచీవ్ ఇన్ మ్యూజిక్ థింగ్?
It's not just about music. I would say beatboxing is like the most healthiest way, or like a healthiest breathing exercise that you could ever experience.
సో అంటే 70% ఆఫ్ ఫ్యాట్ మనకు త్రూ బ్రీదింగే తగ్గుతుందంట. సో ఎంత మంచి ఎక్సర్సైజ్ కదా ఇది. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరంటే మ్యూజిక్ లో ఉన్నారు, లైక్ యు నో అబౌట్ A to Z అన్ని తెలిసి, నార్మల్ పర్సన్ నాలాంటి అమ్మాయి బీట్ బాక్సింగ్ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఇస్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్?
Easy.
ఒక రెండు నేర్పిస్తారా మరి నాకు ఇప్పుడు ఆన్ ద స్పాట్?
Just say ba. Yeah. You see the form your lips are taking, right? Ba. Right? Now try saying ba. You see the pressure that you're creating? Try to increase the pressure. Ba. Now now don't vocal. Now don't bring your vocal.
ఓకే.
Now remove the ha and there you go. That's a kind of a kick.
Wow.
And then the simple one, it is the hi-hat. That's it.
అంతే.
Like, yeah.
Oh.
And then it is like the K snare or the clap. It's like, yeah, there you go.
బట్ ఇలా ఇండిపెండెంట్ గా అంటే ఒక్కొక్కటి ఇండివిజువల్ గా చెప్పగలను కానీ, బట్ కంపోజింగ్ దట్ ఈస్ అనదర్ లెవెల్ కదా.
See, end of the day, if you are sitting with a drummer, or if you have basic knowledge about what a metronome is, or how many counts are there in a bar, in a musical bar, it is quite simple. In a musical bar, there is 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Or any note of music, any bar, like, you know, let's say if a guitarist is playing, there is like a lot of time signatures that you could do. There's like 4x4, 2x4, 3x4, 6x8, 7x8 rhythm. So, you know, end of the day, what matters is like, as you know, if you have the rudimentary knowledge of like how many counts are there, you can create measures.
Okay.
And in that measures is where the composition happens. So like all end of the day, it is all 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're wondering how do you determine the speed of it, that is beats per minute.
Okay.
So it is the same thing that your heart also has.
సో మీరు ఎన్ని ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ వాయించగలరు, మ్యూజికల్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్?
I started off with the guitar.
గిటార్. ఓకే.
Yeah, and then I learned basics of a keyboard. I messed around with a ukulele, that is a smaller version of guitar. I'm okay with playing ukulele as well. I learned how to play a flute, but then I didn't succeed. I'm still learning.
Okay.
So, and a bunch of new elements. I tried practicing drums, handpan, all of these new instruments. I'm at a quest to like, you know, find new instruments, record them, make something out of them completely. So different.
అయితే బీట్ బాక్సింగ్ నేర్చుకోవడానికి డ్రమ్స్ కంపల్సరీ వచ్చుండాల బేసిక్స్.
So just the knowledge, just the
Knowledge
book
is
knowledge,
fine.
like,
Okay.
you know, just the music theory. If you know what is a rhythm, if you know what is notations, drum notations, for example, if coming back to the bar, like, you know, it is not just 1 2 3 4, right? It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now next level, so this is 1 by 8th count, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and is 1 by 8th and 1 by 16th, so it goes like 1 by 2, it divides.
ఓకే.
So beats per minute, right? So it divides. Now 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a something like that. So
Okay.
it is exactly how a drum kit is, but the only thing is you're you know, making those sounds from your mouth rather than playing it live.
సో ఇప్పుడు చాలామంది డిప్రెషన్లో ఉన్నా, లేకపోతే ఆనందంగా ఉన్నా, కోపంగా ఉన్నా, ఒక మ్యూజిక్ వింటే వాళ్ళు కొంచెం కూల్ డౌన్ అవుతారు, లేకపోతే ఒక ఫీల్ అనేది క్యారీ అవుతుంది. సో మీరు ఎప్పుడు మ్యూజిక్ వరల్డ్లోనే ఉంటారు కదా, సో హౌ ఈస్ యువర్ థాట్స్, లైక్ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ సాంగ్స్ లాగే ఉంటుందా మీ మాటలు పాటలు, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ యూ విల్ బీ ఇన్ క్లౌడ్ నైన్ ఆల్ ద టైమ్, ద ఫీలింగ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్?
For me as an artist, I need to be in tune with myself. I mean, that itself will feel like a movie. So whatever is happening to me in general, like, you know, whatever experiences I go through, they turn into my projects, like whatever I put out. Like for example, if I'm dealing with a betrayal, if I'm dealing with you know, a moment where, like, you know, I found a revelation about life, I'd make a song about it. If I learn something funny, and if something is like challenging, I'll make a song about that.
ఓకే.
So it, you know, it is simply put, music is my journal. So that's how I approach it. A lot of people have their own approaches towards it, but this is my point of view of looking at it.
సో ఎన్ని సాంగ్స్ చేశారు, ఇండిపెండెంట్ సాంగ్స్?
I think there is roughly 15 songs that are out, 15 to 20 songs that are there right now on all platforms. But I have like close to like a 2 TB hard disk filled with music. that
మీ
I've been
ఓన్
making.
కంపోజిషన్?
Yeah.
ఓ మై గాడ్.
So
ఎప్పుడు రిలీజ్ అవుతాయని, బట్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ సో మెనీ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ టు గెట్ రిలీజ్డ్ అంతే.
yeah, in due time. See, there's like a lot of trial and error that happens when you're working. Like you start off, I mean, it's not like you preserve your projects. It's like, oh, this is going to come out later, oh, this should come out right now. I mean, I was in that mentality as well. I was this young artist. I started off when I was like in school itself, like, you know, when with my writing journey, I would say, like, it started off in 8th class.
సో యూజువల్గా మ్యూజిక్ నేర్చుకుంటున్న వాళ్ళు కావచ్చు, మీలాంటి మ్యూజిక్ కంపోజర్స్ వీళ్ళందరూ బాన్ టాలెంట్ ఉంటుందా, లేకపోతే మనం నేర్చుకొని కూడా వీ కెన్ బికమ్ అ మ్యూజిషియన్స్?
See, there is nothing that is called a born talent, is what I would say, because it is pure fascination and drive towards something.
బట్ మీ ఫ్యామిలీలో కూడా మ్యూజిక్ పీపుల్ ఉన్నారు కదా,
Yes,
సో ఇట్ క్యారీస్ ఫ్రమ్ జనరేషన్.
See, it is because I was surrounded by that. End of the day, I wasn't born with it.
యా,
I grew up with that surrounding. My environment was like that. So my Peddanana was a music director in 80s and 70s, that era. So he had done his thing. And ghar mein pura there used to be a bunch of instruments lying around, flutes, guitars, like tabla. Me little kid over there trying to mess around with it, getting hands cut, strings and everything. They used to scold
సో ఏ
me.
సినిమాలు చేశారు పెద్ద నాన్న?
I don't know the names yet.
ఐ మీన్ ఇన్ విచ్ లాంగ్వేజ్?
Telugu itself.
తెలుగు ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్.
Yeah, so
బేసికలీ ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు. మీ తెలుగు వాళ్ళేనా?
So no, I'm a Malayali born and raised in Hyderabad.
మలయాళం అంటే కేరళ తెలంగాణ మిక్స్ అనమాట.
Yes.
సో ఎలా స్టార్ట్ అయింది మ్యూజిక్ జర్నీ?
It is like, you know, second class was like a revelation for me. I mean, I was too young, but I knew that I felt my calling in second class, I would say. I was surrounded by a couple of this one artist person who was my neighbor. He wasn't an artist. He was into music in general. So like, you know, that validated my you know, urge to listen to English music. There's a big contradiction, like, about people, like, why are you listening to songs from outside? Why don't you respect Indian classical music? This, that, listen to Bollywood. Like, bro, I like that. As a kid, I used to listen to Akon, I used to listen to Enrique, I used to listen to a lot of classic singers, like, I grew up to that. And then Shaggy, some good artists. So through Akon, I found Eminem. That's where my life changed. And that realization happened later in life, like later towards school, like around 7th class, something. By then I was very heavily into music. I used to like bunk school, not go to school, and just sit, put music channel and like, listen, learn songs.
So always like from second class, it's
Yeah,
you're always surrounded by music.
Music,
yourself.
dance, all of that.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
సో మీకు బాగా నచ్చిన పాట ఏంటి మీరు చేసిన ఆల్బమ్స్?
My personal favorite is an unreleased project right now. It's called
Padacha?
Storms. I mean, I can probably do a chorus.
ఓకే.
This is Storms. It's one of my unreleased projects. So it goes like this. Na 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 na. I didn't expect that. Whoa, why you living so stupidly? Like this life just to make believe. Moving through so carelessly. You gon' fall, you won't crawl. Oh, out of your misery. Cause you feel by that jealousy. Hope you will find your peace in these storms. So yeah,
వావ్. సో ఇంకా రిలీజ్,
this is unreleased material.
సో ఇంకా అన్రిలీజ్, లైక్ రిలీజ్ అవ్వలేదు కదా? డెఫినెట్లీ. వాట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ అబౌట్?
It is about struggles in life, okay? How your surroundings and how the world right now, the condition that it is in, like, given how people are so blind to see the trauma that everyone is causing in the name of, like, power, in the name of, like, everything. It is just so disturbing, and to a point where I was told, like, hey, are you even an artist if you can't speak about issues? And surprisingly, I was this only artist that addressed issues with true authenticity, like,
త్రూ యువర్ లిరిక్స్,
through what I felt as a person. It is not like what the society is saying. It's not like me giving a voice to society. It's like what I feel about it.
బట్ యూ ఫెల్ట్ లైక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ.
It's my responsibility as a artist to voice out my opinions.
Yeah,
so this song speaks about, like, the pains that you go through, the storms, about, like, it when it is a storm, right, you can't see what's in front of you. So it's societal pressure, it is everything. It is your personal internal storms as well, like, what it will do to you.
యూ వర్సెస్ యూ.
Exactly.
వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ మస్ట్ డై. ఇది మా ఫ్రెండ్ రాసుకున్న లైన్ అనమాట.
I would say one of you has to live above you. You cannot kill the other you, because that's you.
Yeah. So you are struggling, like you are like in you versus you right now?
So it's not it's always a you versus you situation until you die. You're constantly a student for life. You will keep learning every second, provided you need to, like, be willing to receive the lessons.
సో మీరు ఫస్ట్ కంపోజ్ చేసిన పాట గుర్తుందా? అది ఎప్పుడు ఏ ఏజ్లో కంపోజ్ చేశారు? సెకండ్ క్లాస్ అని మాత్రం చెప్పకండి.
No, it happened after my guitar came. I was in 7th class.
7th క్లాస్లో ఒక పాట కంపోజ్ చేశారు, లిరిక్స్ కూడా మీరే రాశారు.
Like, it was with my guitar, actually. It was the
ఆ
first
పాట
song.
మాకు ఇప్పుడు కంపల్సరీ వినిపించాలి. గుర్తుందా?
That is part of, like, a project right now. It's called Strings Attached.
పోన్లే, అన్రిలీజ్దే పాడారు. ఇది కూడా ఒక కొంచెం.
I would need a guitar for that.
స్ట్రింగ్స్ అటాచ్డ్.
Yeah, I would need a guitar for that. I don't have an instrumental for that, but
ఓకే.
yeah. So we will save that one, because we'll come back to it, because
సరే,
that is an extreme personal project of mine.
ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ ఇది ప్రాజెక్ట్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ సాంగ్. సెకండ్ సాంగ్ ఏంటిది?
That then, like, after that I had transitioned to a lot of rap music in general. So I did not realize rap and R&B were the same. I thought both of them are the same thing. I was like, meko gana hai and it is nice. The way they are singing was so fascinating. I wanted to do that. Like, and then I discovered R&B. I discovered singing, that I could sing. Wow, I have a nice voice. That's what I heard. I won a lot of school competitions for singing. And it helped me, and then I realized, okay, why am I singing other people's songs? I have like a bunch of things that I want to
సో మ్యూజిక్ నేర్చుకున్నారా మీరు? లైక్ ఇట్స్
self-taught.
సెల్ఫ్ థాట్.
Yeah, I mean pure curiosity towards how things sound in general. Like for example, this the tonality of it. If I can make something out of this or this, that's a kick drum again, or a thing. Like these sounds fascinated me as a kid.
Okay.
So like I used to like put things together and like do things like that, mess around with it, create different sounds.
సో మీరు ఇప్పటి వరకు కంపోజ్ చేసిన సాంగ్స్లో మీకు బాగా నచ్చిన సాంగ్, అంటే వావ్ ఇది చాలా క్లోజ్ టు మై హార్ట్ అనే సాంగ్ ఏదైనా ఉందా? అండ్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ చాలా బాగా హిట్ అయిన సాంగే ఉంటుంది చాలామందికి ఫేవరెట్.
So I would like to play a song that would justify why I don't speak Telugu. So this song is called Naku Telugu Radu.
నాకు తెలుగు రాదు అందుకే.
This was released in 2018.
ఓకే,
Check. Clear, no? Yeah. Listen. తెలుగు భాష శ్రేష్టమైనదే, నాకు నోరు తిరగదు అని పిరికి వాళ్ళలాగా అడ్డు నేను తప్పుకోవను. సమస్యల పరిష్కారం మొదటి పరీక్ష, కాలాన్ని గెలవటానికి ఇది అక్షర సత్య. ప్రాధాన్యతలు కర్తవ్యాన్ని పూర్తి చేయటం, రహస్యమైన జ్ఞాన పరిచితం. విశ్వ సత్యం చెడ్డ దారి ఎన్నుకుంటే మనకి చెడువేరా బహుమతి. బుర్ర విప్పి తెలుసుకో, ఇది జీవిత సంస్కృతి. జాగ్రత్త, చాలా దొంగ వ్యక్తులు మాటలు, ఇది సరిపోవక వీలు చేసే చెత్త పాటలు. నా క్రమరాతలకు చాలా ప్రత్యర్థులు, చదివితే పదాలు ఆచరిస్తే అస్త్ర శస్త్రాలు. గురువులది వేణులు, అనుభూతి నేర్పే పాఠాలు. తలుచుకుంటే నీకు ఏదైనా సాధ్యము. నొప్పి ఇంధనం, దహనక్రియ ప్రారంభించురా. ఉనికి సూచనం ఈ హృదయ స్పందన. Now why did you say నాకు తెలుగు రాదు? Why did she say నాకు తెలుగు రాదు? And why did he say నాకు తెలుగు రాదు? And why did you all say నాకు తెలుగు రాదు? And my teacher said నాకు తెలుగు రాదు. And my neighbor said నాకు తెలుగు రాదు. Everybody said నాకు తెలుగు రాదు. I don't really care, నాకు తెలుగు రాదు.
వావ్. సో ఇందుకనే మీరు తెలుగు నేర్చుకోలేదు అనమాట, అంతేనా? అంటే అడ్డదిడ్డంగా పలకకూడదు, అది శ్రేష్టమైనది కాబట్టి, పలికితే స్పష్టంగా పలకాలి కాబట్టి
Exactly.
పలకట్లేదు.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like stutter like a broken record when I'm speaking a language, right? So I want to be fluid with it. And the worst part is, when I was a kid, they made fun of me for speaking broken Telugu and all that. I mean, it was bad. So
మేబీ అప్పుడు బుల్లింగ్ చేయకపోతే మీరు నేర్చుకునే వాళ్ళేమో.
no, I mean, I would have been open. The worst part was my teachers were also bullying me. They were like, you can't speak Telugu, and I got beaten for it. Like I said, right, my second language in the secondary schooling was Telugu. So it was painful for me. And just because I don't speak the language, I was isolated. I was this only child in the class who used to sit in the last bench and write rhymes in the notebook.
సో ఇంట్లో ఏ భాష మాట్లాడతారు? మలయాళం వచ్చా?
All mixed fruit juice.
మలయాళం వచ్చా? పోనీ
మలయాళం
మలయాళం నేర్చుకున్నారు, తెలుగు నేర్చుకోలేదు హైదరాబాద్లో ఉంటూ.
Because mom.
అది నాన్న ఎందుకు మాట్లాడలేదు తెలుగులో? నాన్న ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ తెలంగాణ, రైట్?
Yeah, no, dad is also from Kerala. Dad is actually from Kerala. Mom was also born and raised here.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
సో అలాగా నేర్చుకున్నారనమాట. సో మ్యూజిక్ జర్నీ అనేది ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది అంటే, ఇప్పుడు మేమున్నాం, లైక్ వీఆర్ వెరీ నార్మల్ పీపుల్. సో మీ థాట్స్, మీ క్రియేటివిటీస్ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటుంది. వీ విల్ రెగ్యులర్ నార్మల్గా మేము థింక్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. మిగతా జనాలతో యూ విల్ కోపప్, అంటే లైక్ వాళ్ళతో కలిసి కోపప్ అవుతూ ఉంటారు, లేకపోతే మీ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ డిఫరెంట్, దే ఆర్ వెరీ నార్మల్ పీపుల్, ఏంట్రా ఇలా ఉన్నారు అని అనిపిస్తుంటుందా? బికాజ్ యూ ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ క్రియేటివ్ సైడ్.
It is
and
not
music
just
side?
about creative side. End of the day, creativity is just a medium to express yourself. And everyone is creative. It's not like there is a person who's creative, a person who's not creative. Everyone is a creator. It's just that they need to know themselves better to explore that side. That's what I would like to say. And coming to, there is no, I'm extremely creative, I'm very less creative. It's about understanding your true self. Like, it also is deeply rooted with spirituality.
Okay.
About, like, if you're aware of yourself, if you're aware of your higher self, if you're aware of your inner child, if you're aware of your experiences, and you can see all of these things from a whole different perspective, from a third person perspective, that there is enough material for you to speak about.
సో ఈ
or express.
మ్యూజిక్ వరల్డ్లో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి ఈ పరిపక్వత వచ్చిందా అంటే తెలియదు కదా మీకు.
You can tell me what that word means.
మెచ్యూరిటీ.
Maturity, nice. Yeah, I could say it's not just about music world, it's about life's experiences. And I'm the kind of guy who would like to, who would generally initiate things like, face first. I love to fall face first and, chest first into anything. My curiosity is my biggest teacher, is what I would say.
ఎస్ ఉండాలి ప్రతి ఒక్క మనిషికి ఆ క్యూరియాసిటీ ఉంటేనే ఇట్ విల్ బి లైక్ లైవ్లీగా ఉంటుంది లైఫ్.
True. I mean, and a lot of people misunderstand that curiosity for desperation. I don't know why. Because they have conditioned people.
ఇదైపోతున్నాడు. దట్స్ వాట్ వి యూజువల్లీ స్పీక్, రైట్?
Exactly. It is just that because people have conditioned people to like treat excitement as hostile. That's what I've experienced personally. And then later I realized, okay, I have been doing a little too much. I need to tone things down. But yeah, end of the day, it did teach me a bunch of things that, people's perspectives about things are different because they are conditioned different. But one thing that music in general taught me is if I'm not true to myself, I'm not an artist.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు సౌత్ ఇండియాలో చాలామంది మ్యూజిక్ లవర్స్ ఉంటారు కానీ మ్యూజిషియన్స్ చాలా తక్కువ మంది.
Not really.
అట్లేం లేదా?
Not really.
నార్త్ ఇండియాలోనే ఎక్కువ మ్యూజిక్కి ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తారు. మన సౌత్ ఇండియన్స్ మోస్ట్లీ డాక్టరు, ఇంజనీరు, స్టడీస్కి ఎక్కువ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇస్తారు అని అనుకుంటున్నాను. కరెక్ట్ మీ ఇఫ్ ఐమ్ రాంగ్.
Not really. Actually, there is importance for music, but there is again, how do I tell you? There's something like a caste feeling in music also, like that they do with genres. Like when it's like you're not supposed to listen to English songs. They are talking bad language. They are talking this. They are talking that. They're talking about alcohol. They're talking about money. They're talking about drugs. They're talking about sex. What is all that kind of music? Why are you listening to that? Why don't you listen to like some godly music? Why don't you listen to like old Bollywood music that is like
భక్తి పాటలు, మెలడీ, స్పిరిచువల్ పాటలు, దేవుడి పాటలు ఎందుకు వినట్లేదు?
Yeah, end of the day, like you're supposed to it is you who's consuming, and you need to have that awareness within you about what is right and what is wrong. Your morality compass needs to be sharp.
సో మీకు ఫేవరెట్ హిప్ హాప్ ఏనా? బికాస్ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ దట్ జానర్ కాబట్టి.
See, hip hop is my primary. Like it saved my life quite literally. Right? I came out of a suicidal situation because of the pull that I had towards my music and this lifestyle. If I'm not true to myself, then what's the point? So it saved me. And then hip hop is quite simple. If you're not original, you're not hip hop.
సో సూసైడల్ థాట్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ ఫేజ్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏదైనా సాంగ్ కంపోజ్ చేశారా?
A lot. So I would like to play that one.
ఎస్.
So this is my debut for reggae music. So I would like to give a shout out to Dr. Dob for bringing that reggae version of me out. So Dr. Dob is one of the DJs who's been predominantly promoting reggae music in Hyderabad. And it's universal music. So and for those of you who don't know, reggae music is one of the founding fathers of hip hop genre.
Okay.
So that's where it comes from. Me need some a different feeling. Me need some healing. If happiness is a choice, why is it hard to choose? While these flashbacks strip and memories ooze. No clues on how to make the right move. Been insecure about the outcome. Me wish this love to outrun the vibe inside. Outrageous tries to craving smiles with tears in eyes. These lies are knives, they're slicing lives for truth and pride to feel alright. It's been a long journey with imposters and imposters who lost the negative thought process to prosper. Labeling limitations, impatience, never forsaken. Scarcity mindset so upright and blatant. Kept hating circumstances when the faults are from within. Too blind to recognize this was anger driven. Unsolved issues, unresolved emotional reasons. I want forced to restrain from breathing. Cause me need some healing, a different feeling. Me need some healing, a different feeling. Me need some healing, a different feeling. Me need some healing. Enough said, time me obliterate the bickering. Twin me out of mind, a time we stop the littering. Make conscience with all of this hateful gibberish. On top on the pot, true lyricist. That's me being honest to me own self. In your story, follow your passion and no one else. We share this feeling of lost, stuck in the thoughts. Losing everything we gain, dripping from the broken heart. It's just a mirage. You never lose the experience. You're clouded with pain, be patient, we mind clearance. We find peace when chaos just started. Breathe in, breathe out, focus on out, the rest is guarded. Strive to be the better version of yourself. Aftermath, yeah, surely get through the living hell. Collapse for what we make it in. I make believe at epiphany, me overcome this mental disease. Cause me need some healing, a different feeling. 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 Scene.
చాలా మంచి పాటలు వస్తాయి అనమాట డిప్రెషన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు.
Yeah, I mean,
ఏ ఫీలింగ్ అయినా
it is a feeling. Again, emotion is energy in motion. The way you channelize that is up to you.
ఇంగ్లీష్ అంటే లైక్ మనం హాలీవుడ్లో తీసుకున్న అవుట్ ఆఫ్ కంట్రీ, ఇండియా కాకుండా ఇంగ్లీష్ కానీ హిప్ హాప్ సాంగ్స్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా దే ఆర్ మచ్ అందరూ వింటూ ఉంటారు. ఇట్ వాజ్ లైక్ మంచి ఫెమిలియర్గా ఉంటాయి. ఇక్కడ బీయింగ్ అ సౌత్ ఇండియన్ మీరు ఒక సాంగ్ కంపోజ్ చేసి దాన్ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తే హౌ మచ్ యూ గెట్ in terms of commercials?
I'd not like to talk about that. But
ostaya decent gane.
It is decent, but again it depends on the artist that you're working. It depends on who's behind who. Like, if you're backed with a production house, if you're backed with a label, if you're backed with a investor, that is a different story. For independent artists it's different. They have to like put their savings in for like getting their instrumentals and songs done.
బట్ ఇప్పటిదాకా అంటే అవుట్ ఆఫ్ కంట్రీ, ఇండియా కాకుండా వేరే వాళ్ళ పేర్లే ఎక్కువగా వినిపిస్తున్నాయి కదా. ఇండియాలో ఇంగ్లీష్ సాంగ్స్ పాడే మంచి మంచి సింగర్స్ ఎవరున్నారు? ఇఫ్ ఐ డోంట్
Of course, I'm sure you know who Hanuman Kind is. Suraj, I had an opportunity to open for him and he was not famous yet in Hyderabad. He had performed at Giggle Water. Rest in peace to that venue, doesn't exist anymore, but that was amazing. But yeah, that it was quite crazy. Okay, like how Hanuman Kind is supporting all these things, the way he projects his music, and he had kept it real from the very beginning. He has done it in English and he stuck with it.
Oh, nice.
Right. So if he is doing that, I also got motivated that okay, I got validated, I could say, because if a South Indian artist from Kerala can blow up like that with songs like Big Dogs and Run It Up and everything, if that person can go become an international sensation, then why not? Anyone can. Even he says that.
సో అయితే వాట్స్ యువర్ గోల్? అంటే ఈ మ్యూజిక్ వరల్డ్లో ఎక్కడ దాకా వెళ్ళాలి అనుకుంటున్నారు?
There's a lot of materialistic goals that people have in general, but I think I've already fulfilled my goal. As long as your music can save another person's life, that's enough. I've done that.
So you have saved
like
Other
you know,
people
other
with your
people who are
music.
suicidal, other people who are at
Okay.
the brink of it, other people who are having mental breakdowns. You know, music is something, one of the most ancient medicines to ever exist.
Definitely.
So it is the most sacred thing as well. But again, capitalism, every fucking
This thing.
yeah, everything that is messed up. Like you
సో
know,
మీకు ఏదైనా గుర్తుందా లైక్ నా పాటతో నేను కంపోజ్ చేసిన పాటతో వీళ్ళు హీల్ అయ్యారు, సూసైడల్ థాట్స్ నుంచి బయటకు
so I
వచ్చారు,
mean,
depression నుంచి
I've
బయటకు
met
వచ్చారు.
such people throughout my music journey. Right, it is not just one person. Like there are a bunch of people who like who were at a jam session with me. They heard me like live, and then like I didn't even know I did that to them. Later they come back and tell me, bro, you said this line and that changed my life.
వావ్. సో అలాంటి లైన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా, మాకు కూడా చెప్పొచ్చు కదా.
In that spirit, I'd like to play the song we had done in the previous thing. No, I mean the song. This song is called Agony. Yeah, just a lost soul in this whole wide world with a shattered heart from the gruesome scenes of the pastimes that one can't control, that keeps one from a good night's sleep, wide awake daydreaming of sanity in the semi-artificial humanity that redefines the term blasphemy and slanders the essence of factuality. A major cause of causing casualties is conning the masses casually. When you're blind to see this artistries, the blood start flowing through the veins and arteries. That's when the four-chambered organ skips a beat and chills creep through your spine to your mind and freeze the time right in front of your eyes when you're bound to meet the true self. Through all this pain and agony, are not the enemy. They're just an indication you've lost all inhibitions. And if fallacy is an amalgamate of all your ill intentions at the edge of destruction.
సో ఎంత మంచిగా అనిపిస్తుంటుంది కదా మ్యూజిక్ వరల్డ్లోనే మ్యూజిక్ వింటూ పాడుకుంటూ కంపోజ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉండడం అనేది. ఇట్స్ అ డిఫరెంట్ వరల్డ్. యూ ఫీల్ యూర్ బ్లెస్డ్ టు హ్యావ్ దిస్.
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
passion.
grateful. I'm grateful that you know that I can do this. First of all, I'm grateful that I've realized that I'm just a vessel, and all of this flows through me, through the universe.
యూఆర్ ద
pours it.
మీడియం అనుకోండి.
I'm just a vessel, and see, that is where the spirituality comes in. And there's a lot more to music than what people just people nowadays just treat it as. And
బాధ వేస్తుంటుందా మ్యూజిక్
it is
చాలా
sad.
తక్కువగా చూస్తుంటే?
It
చాలా
is sad to see that people have like very minute attention span. And my biggest pet peeve, okay, is like when someone plays you a song, never talk over it. Listen, a person is trying to show you a piece of art, right? I mean, it is like you're painting and I like come and like make lines in between your painting. How would you feel? Like,
సో మీరు పాడేటప్పుడు మధ్యలో మాట్లాడితే
not just me, anyone's music, you just listen to it through and through, and then and only then if you have something to say or else just embrace that art.
అదే మీరు ఆన్ ద స్పాట్ లిరిక్స్ ఏది ఇచ్చినా ఆన్ ద స్పాట్ లిరిక్స్ రాస్తారు, పాట పాడతారు అన్న ఒక గ్రేట్ టాలెంట్ మాకు తెలుసు కాబట్టి. సో ఇప్పుడు ఒక చిన్న గేమ్ ఆడదాం.
Okay.
సో నేను ఆన్ ద స్పాట్ నాకు నచ్చిన థింగ్స్ ఓవర్ హియర్ నేను మీకు
Yeah, we could do
చూపిస్తాను. విల్ డూ ఇట్. ఓకేనా? సో ఆన్ ద స్పాట్ లిరిక్స్ రాయాలి దాని మీద.
I will not write, I will do it
ఐ
directly.
విల్ డూ ఇట్. యా, రాయడం కదా, పాడేస్తారు. సో నాకు నా కెరియర్లో ద మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు మ్యూజిక్ని మ్యూజికల్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ని ఎలా ఆరాధిస్తారో అలా నేను నా మైక్ని దిస్ మై మోస్ట్ ఫేవరెట్ థింగ్ ఇన్ మై లైఫ్ విచ్ హెస్ చేంజ్డ్ మై లైఫ్, పాడ్కాస్ట్ మైక్.
That is one thing. Now come on, give me something that is give me a word.
Which relates to
Anything, could be anything.
Passion.
Something irrelevant. Passion. Okay, great.
Passion, Lasya and podcast mic.
Check. Yeah. I gotta address everything in the room. I'm in the studio, here to go off the top on this microphone. Hey, this is a short SM7B. Hey, you can see I be doing it frenzy. Everybody are enemies. That is what a perception that I had indeed. But then I look at the flower in the garden. Alright, you can see sometimes I really wanna pardon myself for the introjection. But you know, this is your friend. That's what you said. You know, you gotta begin. You gotta be grateful to your companion over here who is amazing. And she is blowing kisses through the microphone. Hey, that is true because it changed her life. That's how it is. And the reason she just clutched the mic is because she interviews and she does podcasts. And I got this opportunity to spit bomb raps over here, come in contact with greatness. That's how it is. You know, I've been so latent. Hey, India's got latent. You know, that is something. Alright, talking about my time like some man. And you know, we just blare all the words that I spray. And you know, you said passion. That is something that I do. Always follow it. Alright, I be rapping. I'm in contact with all of my actions. Alright, I blow rappers into fragments. Alright, that's the battle spirit within. Just talking. Alright, the monster with the animosity. I just conquer all of my dreams. Alright, indeed, hunted. That's what it is. Alright, I keep punching, no assumptions. Hey, freestyling off the top, never written this before. Alright, you can see her name is Lasya. Indeed, she is talking to me, asking me questions. Alright, I dream. Indeed, that is the studio that I have been before. Alright, you gotta watch out for the music that we're trying to do. Yeah, it's Rise of the Warrior. Indeed, alright, it's about all of the ladies in the town, all of the warriors who's just trying to raise up from ground. Alright, trying to follow their souls, trying to follow their minds, trying to follow their spirit, trying to follow their lines. Hey, alright, you gotta hypnotize yourself. Hey, unlearn all of the bullshit. You know, this is their realness. You gotta keep feeling. Alright, it's all about the positive movement. Indeed, you need some social healing. Hey, you need some crazy dealings with all the internal devils and demons. Hey, you gotta send them screaming like.
సూపర్ అమేజింగ్. అసలు ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏది ఇచ్చినా అప్పటికప్పుడు లిరిక్స్ ఎలా వస్తుంటాయి?
It is two things, okay. First thing is your ammunition. Think of rapping as a gun, right? A gun needs ammunition to fire. So your ammunition is your experience.
Yes.
And the gun, it needs to be like, you know, taken care of. It needs to have gun oil. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be assembled properly in order for the gun to function. And it has safety as well. Sometimes
సేఫ్టీ లాక్.
you have to remove the safety. You have to, you know, be willing to fail. The worst part is, you know, if you fail, you're a loser. That's what people say. But then freestyling is failing constantly every second.
Yes.
It's like failing in style is freestyle.
సో ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అంటే 7th క్లాస్ నుంచి యూ యాడ్ ద ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఫర్ యువర్
Freestyling, yeah, I could say in bits and pieces because around 8th, 9th class is when I started, you know, showing more firm belief that I could freestyle. But then like later, after things progressed, after intermediate, and then like, you know, after me dropping out from intermediate and then like pursuing music for good.
సో ఇంటర్మీడియట్ వరకే చదువుకున్నారు మీరు?
Yes.
డిగ్రీ చదువుకోలేదు? దేర్ ఇస్ నో డిగ్రీ యూజీ లేదు?
No, I have planned to apply for a music degree and stuff, but then financial conditions for an independent artist is a very nightmare territory.
ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంది ఫైనాన్షియల్ సిచ్యుయేషన్?
It is getting better. Because you slowly have to, you know, work with people who value you for you. And then
value the music.
Value the art. I mean, there is always two things, okay? It cannot be a single thing about anything. An artist needs to be respected. And art has to be respected above the artist. If you cannot respect the art, you will never respect the artist.
Yeah.
An artist is secondary. If you really like the art, it's priceless.
సో ఇప్పుడు జనరలైజ్డ్గా అందరూ ఆలోచించిన విధానంగా ఆలోచిస్తే అరే ఏదో ఒక చదువుకున్నాము, జాబ్ చేస్తున్నాము, ప్యాషన్ని కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాము అనుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. బట్ ప్యాషన్నే ప్రొఫెషన్గా తీసుకున్నప్పుడు చాలా ఫినాన్షియల్ బ్యారియర్స్ని ఫేస్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడైనా అనిపించిందా జాబ్ చేసుకుంటే ఏదైనా ఒక డెస్క్ జాబ్ చేసుకుంటే మ్యూజిక్ చేద్దాం?
No, I have tried that. It's not like I didn't try. I tried it, but then like, you know, it gets
your
to a
heart
point.
is not into it.
It is not just about your heart. Like, you know, sometimes I have tried working for some companies as a music, you know, person. because it is my strength. I struggle to find proper music jobs in Hyderabad. I am really tired of that. Secondly, and I had been a teacher for kids. I taught beatbox as a subject in music class. I still do that.
మేబీ అంత సీరియస్గా తీసుకోకుండా ఉండొచ్చేమో పిల్లలు కానీ ఆ
No,
జాబ్
kids are very excited about it.
Oh.
Like, nowadays things are changing. But before you go saying that you are an artist, they would walk you and laugh you out of the room, saying like, you're an artist? Really? You don't make money? A broke person in the room? That is how they looked at an artist. But end of the day, artist has this responsibility with their work, their art. Their art speaks. It's, very surreal when it happens.
సో చాలా బాధగా ఉంటుంది కదా కళని రెస్పెక్ట్ చేయకపోతే. ఇప్పుడంతా అదే జరుగుతుంది,
Of course.
రైట్? సో ఒకప్పుడు చాలా అంటే ఇటువంటి కళాకారులు ఉన్నారు, నాటకాలు వేసుకునే వాళ్ళు, వేషాలు వేసుకొని డాన్స్ చేసేవాళ్ళు, నాటకాలు చేసేవాళ్ళు, వాళ్ళందరూ ఇప్పుడు మరుగున పడిపోయారు. లైక్ దే ఆర్ లైక్ ఏం చేయాలో తెలియని పరిస్థితి. సో వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు సే అబౌట్ ఇట్, అబౌట్
I
కళలు
would
అండ్
say, like,
కళాకారులు?
never lose your spirit. You might be the last of your own dying breed, but stay true to yourself, no matter what art form that you're pursuing. If you are blessed with that outlet, respect it beyond yourself.
బట్ ఆ కళలు ఉంటేనే కదా మన ఐడెంటిటీ, మన రూట్స్ అన్నీ తెలుస్తాయి, ట్రెడిషన్స్, కల్చర్స్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్. పిల్లలు మంచి మార్గంలో వెళ్ళాలన్నా కూడా ఆల్ దిస్ షుడ్ బి దేర్, రైట్?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we are more progressing towards technology, right?
See, again,
Which is again, it is going to become a dangerous thing. Progressing towards technology, I guess.
speaking of technology, there is AI music addressing the robotic elephant in the room. So what I would say again, artists are being exploited through AI as well. Like, there's a lot of things. Nowadays a lot of people are losing, a lot of musicians are losing their opportunities because of AI.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they are paying like what, 1,000 rupees or something, and
It's
they're getting,
not only with the music. In every field, it is like that.
of course.
Actually, teachers, except doctors అనుకుంటున్నా ప్రస్తుతానికి. robotic surgery, robotics కూడా వచ్చాయి, but again they have to take the instructions of doctors.
See, end of the day, if you're using it as a tool, I would say for different mediums is okay, but if you're replacing the artist with a machine,
That's so sad.
then you will get mechanical result. You will get mechanical art which will not have soul in it.
Feel ఉండదు.
Soul.
Yeah.
That is where the feeling comes from.
యా. సో ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ అప్కమింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏంటి? అండ్ ఐ హర్డ్ గాయత్రి గుప్తా గారితో కలిసి ఒక సాంగ్ రిలీజ్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఇండిపెండెంట్ సాంగ్ అని విన్నాను. సో దాని గురించి ఏం చెప్తారు?
Yes. So this is not my first rodeo when it comes to making songs about women empowerment. I've already made a song called Her, which is out on all platforms, which speaks about, what a woman goes through, right? The kind of oppression she faces and the kind of discrimination and everything that a woman goes through in her day-to-day life. Be it like a common person or a celebrity, like there is no difference. The way people treat each other, like be it man or woman, but it's not right. Like, the way we have been conditioned, the way we are in the matrix, like, you need to be aware of yourself. You need to be aware of what is happening. You need to understand your conditioning. It's like, the generational, curses that you are having. You need to like heal them. You need to detox yourself from all of that stuff. And then like once you do, you will recognize that, okay, we are just mere human beings with a purpose. So you need to follow your purpose. And the same spirit, is in this song that I'm working with Gayatri right now. It's called Rise of the Warrior.
రైజ్ ఆఫ్ ద వారియర్.
Yes. So it is like a very powerful song that speaks about, not holding back. It is like the destroyer phase of a woman, like her Kali side. That's what I would say.
Wow.
It describes that. It's all about duality, right? A person is both masculine and feminine. They have that is what they say. It is like that. And more to, it is about things. There is the angelic side, there is the warrior side inside. So, how an amalgamation of that and how people take advantage of each particular side. Like, mostly when you're like being humble, nice, and you're ill-treated, you're taken advantage of. I wanted to write something from that perspective, and that is like, that is like a portion of the song, and then the second portion of the song is like the revolution from it, like how you are going to face the wrath of her.
సో ఫార్చునేట్లీనో అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీనో నవే డేస్ ఆడవాళ్ళందరూ వాళ్ళ మ్యాస్క్యులిన్ నేచర్ని ఎక్కువగా బయట పెట్టాల్సిన అవసరం వచ్చింది. అవసరం అనుకోవచ్చు, సిచ్యువేషన్స్ అనుకోవచ్చు. సో హౌ ఆర్ వి డూయింగ్ by showing our masculine nature?
You guys are doing amazing, provided like treat everyone with love.
Yes.
Have compassion. That's the only thing. You have compassion towards another human being, doesn't matter the gender. If you can't have a heart-to-heart conversation with compassion, then it's worthless of being a human being.
Yes,
you can be a AI robot.
Yes, definitely. And unfortunately AI robots are at least the ChatGPT అవో ఇవో మనకు ఫీలింగ్స్, మనం ఏమైనా బాధపడితే వాటికి చెప్పుకుంటే రిటర్న్ ఫీలింగ్స్ ఉన్నట్టుగా, సోల్ ఉన్నట్టుగా రెస్పాండ్ అవుతున్నాయి. బెటర్ దెన్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ అనిపిస్తుంది. వాట్ యు సే? మీరు ఎప్పుడు ChatGPTతో మాట్లాడలేదా when you are in depression?
I did have like a small phase where I wanted to test out its credibility when it comes to psychology. Because psychology and because I was going through a hard time, I just wanted to know if it is it has the capability to be a robotic therapist. It was very stupid of me to think that.
Did it succeeded or?
I mean, it did give me like a couple of valid points, but then end of the day, it felt like okay, it is just human programming in a way, and it is like a machine learning algorithm that is answering to a specific set of combination that is unlocking this very particular answer. It felt very unnatural to me after a point, and then I said like, okay, I'm my biggest therapist. All I need is a book and pen. I need to write.
Yes, journaling. Definitely.
And then that helped me to like process my things and stuff. So I would urge everyone to journal. Like and coming back to the song, you guys are not ready for what it sounds like, and I'm really looking forward to like support whoever is going through hard times.
And it is coming on iDream music anukunta.
Yes.
Right? So we would love to showcase it through our medium.
Definitely.
So మా కోసం ఏదైనా చివరిగా ఒక మంచి పాట.
अकेला मैं, मेरे खिलाफ है ये दुनिया, बार्स मेरे फैल गए जैसे डेंगू चिकन गुनिया, ये रैप की बीमारी सबको लगे प्यारी, हारी हुई हौसला को पाने की है जारी, खेत की बात तू नहीं संस्कारी, हिप हॉप की संस्कृति संभालना बहुत बारी, जिम्मेदारी कलाकारी होना अभी इस पर, बोल रहा दिल खोल के अपनी सच्चाई हर वक्त, सख्त कठिनाइयों से भरी हुई सो रास्ता, सपने सच करने का एक ख्वाब था, नापा मैंने वर्तमान से मंजिल का फासला, आश्चर्यचकित हुआ जब प्रश्न ही जवाब था, दिल की सुना और चला हासिल करने को, और आत्मविश्वास में विश्वास रखे जो हो सफल, रूह दिलो दिमाग के अंदर शांति को कायम रखे जो कहलाए सिकंदर, व्हाट कहलाए सिकंदर, ए कहलाए सिकंदर, व्हाट कहलाए सिकंदर, शांति को कायम रखे जो कहलाए सिकंदर, ए कहलाए सिकंदर, कहलाए सिकंदर, हाँ कहलाए सिकंदर, शांति को कायम रखे जो कहलाए सिकंदर. Face my fears and I made it clear what I've been through, persevered, all my problems it just solved, no matter what it is, I know inside, listen, తెలుగు ఒక వెలుగు ఈ వెలుతురిని గాఢంగా పంచుతున్నా నేను అందరికీ, మనసులో దాగి ఉన్న మాట రాని బయటికి, తెలుసుకో నీలోని ఆత్మశక్తి, ధైర్యంగా గెలుపుని సాధించుకో, ప్రత్యర్థుల అభిప్రాయాలను మర్చిపో, తెలుసుకో జీవితాన్ని విలువ నువ్వు నమ్ముకో, నీలోనే ఉన్న ముందు చూపు, హా कहलाए सिकंदर, ए कहलाए सिकंदर, what कहलाए सिकंदर, शांति को कायम रखे जो कहलाए सिकंदर. Thank you.
Wow, super. Finally, what do you want to say to the audience? And
this is an open call out for every rapper in Hyderabad city. You think you can battle? Then please show up. I have a battle league coming up in Hyderabad. I'm looking out for you. If you got the bars, if you think you're a battler, if you think you have the battler spirit, you better show up.
Yes. So thank you so much, UNOS. Thanks a lot for coming and sharing your experiences and showcasing your talent and manchi paatalu music vinipincharu. It was like my heart is lightened.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Lasya.
so much for coming here.